Good day, fellow alphas and cranky. DDL Alpha Male here for my press conference. Before I get started on your questions, just wanted to say that I take my job very seriously as general manager of This Team is brought to you by Modelo. One of the most storied franchises, if not the most storied franchise, in the Discord Degens League, the most premier fantasy football league in all of fantasy sports. And I'd like to say that this year has been unacceptable. I've already started scouting for next year, and I've been watching loads of film. So, without further ado, let's get thrusting into these questions. All right, first up, from Big Daddy. DDL, my man. How have you fallen this far? Putting up an all-time stinker, it can't lose, must win game against a team that has been dead and buried almost as long as their owner's actual team, one of them anyway. There are really just no words, but you know me. I'm not going to kick an alpha when he's down, so I'll keep my questions simple. Fuck, marry, kill. Nick Adams, Kyle Larson, Kid Rock. Okay, we're starting out with a banger already. Let me think. Oh, this is tough. All right. I'm going to say I'd have to kill Kyle Larson because secretly I'm jealous of the guy, all right? He's just too freaking good at racing. Max Verstappen has nothing on him. Let's see. Now, I'd probably fuck Nick Adams, I guess. Because Kid Rock just seems like he'd be a little bit dirty. So that's how I'll go with that. All right, next question from Cranky. All right, I got a feeling this question's gonna turn the frogs gay. What is the most impactful way that Australian douchebag, his words, has influenced your life? Who, Toby Keith? Australian douchebag? Oh, you're talking about Nick Adams. All right, I see you there, Cranky. He just brought me so much joy. Every time I open Twitter and I read one of his tweets, it just makes me so happy inside. He's helped me embrace my masculinity and not be afraid to show it. And we're gonna have a foursome one of these days, Cranky. One of these days. All right, next question. From the commish. I'm not gonna grill you, as alpha males like us always got each other's backs. It turns out Daniels wasn't quite the fantasy success most of us thought he would be. Where did it go wrong with Jaden? Was it the cracked ribs from a few weeks back? Probably. I don't know, he's been pretty good. I've been happy with his performance. Second question. In your opinion, which of the below 500 teams has the best chances of making the playoffs? I'll hang up and listen. Let's see. I don't even know who's below 500 right now in our league. I'll go with Cranky, just because it'd be hilarious, because his team is absolute shit. On paper, I guess. I guess mine is even worse than his somehow. All right, next question. From Wiggles. Nick Adams, Big Dad, Spencer Rattler. You gotta fuck one, kill one, marry one. Go. All right, we got another fuck, Mary, kill a question here. Nick Adams, Big Dad, Spencer Rattler. All right, I guess I'd kill Spencer Rattler because let's face it, he's pretty fucking ugly. Big Dad, I'd marry Big Dad. I feel like Big Dad and I would make a good couple. We get along. We think on the same wavelength a lot of the times. Seems like a cool dude. So I'd probably marry Big Dad, and that leaves Nick Adams. Which, you know, that's not a bad one to be stuck with having to fuck, you know? So. All right, next question is from P, and it looks like we have a novel here. All right, here we go. Let's talk about guys. Your guys, my guys, guys, Costco guys, Sam's Club guys, alpha male guys, sign stealing guys, puckhead guys, white guys for Harris guys, cowboy guys, IT guys, guys who pretend to not be gay guys, little brother guys, anime guys, frat guys, Etsy guys, U of MI guys, guys who choke on their own food and maybe other object guys, Big Dad's guys, a different kind of guys, if you know what I mean. Guys, a different type of guy for every member of the league, if you aren't following. The more I type the word guys, the more guys no longer look like a real word. Guys. Starts to even sound funny. Let's talk about DDL's guys. Your team is full of nothing but guys, yet you're 3-7 and in 9th place. Is it possible that your team may be lacking true alpha male guys, such as Spencer Rattler, CJ Stroud, Ladd McConkey, Nick Bosa? Where did the inaugural DDL go wrong this year? Well, McConkey was on my roster, but I dropped him like an idiot. Nick Bosa, he plays on defense. You know, I'm surprised he wouldn't know that, but he plays on defense. You know, I think I'm going to pull a Brian Kelly here and just blame the players, honestly. On paper, my roster looks unbeatable, in my opinion. You know, you go down the list and you got Jaden Daniels, you know, the best QB prospect in a long time, which I identified before anyone else. I am the QB guy. Let's see. You know, Drake London gets an upgrade with Kirk Cousins. You know, freaking Breece Hall. No one expected the Jets to be that bad. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to blame the players here. I don't think I did anything wrong. I studied film. I did all the research. I went through all the data, all the numbers. You know, this is the team I ended up with. I was happy with it. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking about too much puck lately. You know, I watched one, you know, it's funny. I watched one playoff game of hockey and I solved the game of hockey. And I think you're just mad and lashing out with this question. That's why the question's so long. So you're pissed that I solved hockey in one sitting. Dude, just pull the goalie if you're shorthanded and you're not longer shorthanded. It's just a numbers game at that point. It simply just makes sense. All right, next game. From Opie, who was fashionably late, of course. He was complaining about people getting in the questions before Thursday, and I didn't get Opie's question until Friday. Typical Opie, complaining and not following his own rules. All right, let's get to the question. You are a known trade bitch. Okay, dude. You were going to rip me off, okay? How do you think this will affect your league status next year? As an alpha male, are you really a true alpha being in the bottom of the league? It really seems you are putting up the same alpha front as your beta lover Big Dad. Okay, let's see. Well, you already said you wouldn't trade with me, but I don't know. We don't really trade too much in this league, so I don't really care. I like my guys, okay? I'm like the Lions. I like my guys. Let's see, as an alpha male, are you really a true alpha being at the bottom of the league? Look, this year's gonna have an asterisk next to it, okay? Me and the commish are down bad this year somehow. You know, everyone that usually is at the bottom of the league is somehow at the top of the league this year. All right, it's just something's funny in the air, you know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just there's something funny in the air, and I don't like it. And yeah, I'm an alpha. You want to see these guns?
We bring the boom. That's what we do. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to you. We bring the boom.
5 booms there, guys. All right, thanks everyone for the questions. I would like to say though, we only had 6 questions. This is a 12-man league. Where's the other 6 questions? Not that I really wanted to answer 6 questions, or more than 6 questions, but you know, the amount of work that our commissioner puts into this league, the least we can do is everyone submit a question for the press conference that week. So, all right, thanks everyone for listening, and hopefully I'm not doing this again next week. See you guys next week.
I'm the shit now, look at me, I'm a boss like my